now listening to the Cowboys from Hell podcast.
Well, are we actually on camera?
Oh, we're on.
Yeah.
We clap. We're good.
So I can look at camera.
Yeah.
I was literally looking at the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cowboy from Hell podcast. Today we have our first guest of all time, Miss at Pamela going ham. Wait, Pam Bam going ham on Instagram. What's your Twitch username?
Pam Bam going ham.
Pam Bam going ham.
Yep.
She's worked as an ice girl for the LA Kings. She's a video vixen. I just learned that word, vixen. And she's also big on Twitch.
I am a big time Twitch streamer.
Tell the people at home, and what I mean by that is me, because I don't even know what the fuck Twitch is.
So it's an online streaming platform. It's very similar to YouTube, except for it's all in real life. So I hop on camera. I have a whole setup. I have a mic and a camera that I stream on. And I play first-person shooter games. So I'm playing Fortnite, Call of Duty. But I'm also completely talking to the chat. I average from anywhere from like 50 to 80 people. And I don't know them.
You're talking to them while you're playing?
I'm talking to them as I'm playing. So I will be playing my game. Oh, yeah. So it's.
Do you wear outfits?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm dressed to impress, always.
I mean, if you're on video games, now I'm not a video game guy, but I know video game people, and it feels like there's video games and pornography seem to be one. So I feel like when guys are watching you twitching, if a guy joins you, he's like, oh, I've looked at her pictures, maybe jacked off to you. Does that make you feel like, because they probably think, oh, Pam's twitching right now.
Yeah, so the weird thing is, I get this question a lot. No, actually. I get almost no one from my actual Instagram, which my Instagram has thoughty pics. So you would think that I would get like those men to follow me to Twitch, and I have not.
Really?
At all. Like, at all. What I've grown on Twitch has just been through Twitch. So these are people that genuinely love either sports because they know that I worked in sports, or they genuinely love video games. And for me and anyone who has grown up playing video games, it's an escape. I mean, it's something that can connect me to someone who lives in Australia, to somebody who lives in Asia, to somebody who lives here, around the country.
So these are actually like,
they're people.
They like you.
They actually like me.
It's not a sexual thing.
No, because I wear like sweaters.
No,
I don't like just. I mean, there are times.
I thought you were sitting there with your Sailor Moon pigtails and your titties out playing video games.
There are plenty of girls like that. We call them Twitch thoughts, and more power to them because they're fucking killing the game. I'm just not one of them.
I have a friend who's trying to be a Twitch thought.
Yeah, and
it doesn't sound like it'd be that hard, to be honest.
Not.
Yeah.
You get some lighting, and
exactly.
She picked like the most basic Twitch name in the world.
What is that?
Spider, Rebecca. Just like whatever.
What's your Twitch name?
See, mine's Pam Bam going ham.
Right.
And the reason why I wanted to stray away from that was because I do a lot of music videos where I'm like twerking, or my Instagram is a lot of modeling photos and bikinis and lingerie. So
what was the sucking thing? Oh, the donut.
The cake.
Yeah.
It was a cake. So
we're gonna give the fans a donut video later.
I wanted my Twitch community to be about me, who I am inside. Gaming was always a therapeutic thing for me growing up. I didn't have the best family at home, so I would just throw my headsets on and just start gaming. And I used to compete in Halo tournaments in high school a lot. So
dude, I was so wrong about your Twitch life.
Yeah, a lot of people are. They always ask me. I'm like, get on it and see.
So you're like one of the actual gamers who started twitching, and not like an Instagram model who started twitching.
Exactly.
Wow.
My friend Frito, you don't have to beep this out.
I love Frito. I played with him.
He told me. He was like so excited about it.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
I thought he was like, I don't know, man. I had the wrong.
Yeah, and a lot of people do. It's a wrong misconception, and I get it because I've seen the other girls there, and once I realized why people had such a misinterpretation of what it was, and I started kind of looking at other girls, I was like, and there are girls that'd be like, if you subscribe to my channel, you can have my personal Snapchat.
Bingo, that's what I thought we were talking about.
And I was like, yo, like, I don't care. You don't have to fucking pay for my shit. No.
Was it fans only or OnlyFans?
It's OnlyFans. And I think that's so fucked. Like, why pay for content when you can go to Pornhub? It's free.
Dude, tell me about it.
Like,
I think
Playboy magazine, isn't that still a thing? Like,
I think it's because they feel in
a connection, maybe.
Yeah, I can't even say it. Well, someone very close to me, he likes to go on the chat room, like me and you, and she's in front of him, right? But it got him into some trouble because they're doing their thing, and the computer goes black, right? He's jacking off. She's jacking off. The computer screen goes black, and then it comes back on, and it's a picture of him. It's a video of him jacking off, and then he gets an Instagram message, and it's all of his Instagram followers, and it says, send us $800 right now, or we're gonna send this video out to everyone. We think
That is so fucked up.
Yeah.
The fucking online world, man. If
he would have just gone to Pornhub,
exactly,
he would have been fine.
Just
but he
be
likes
fair.
the interaction. He likes because it feels like it's there.
And to be fair,
no one's gonna know who I'm talking. Actually, there might be 2 people that know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Fuck
to be
'em.
fair, like, do people offer me things on my Twitch? Absolutely. Like, this guy donated like $600 to my channel in like $200 increments. And he's like, I'm this businessman from New York. And like, I treat every single person the same on my channel because I can have a 12-year-old boy sitting there, or I can have like a 40-year-old man. Like,
Stressing
I don't know who it's going to be. But also, that's not who I am.
Mm-hmm.
That's just not me. And I'm not stupid when they like say, can I message you? I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I try and keep my personal life. He's never been back. I'm not stupid.
Gotcha.
I'm not stupid. I know what he's trying to do, but I'm just not that girl. That's just not my style. However, there are plenty of Instagram models who have asked me about Twitch, and they've asked kind of how I do it. I'm like, I actually game, so I'm not the girl to ask because I enjoy the video games. But I've actually like,
it's kind of cool though.
It is, and I've saved kids' lives. I mean, I've had kids message me that are like 12 years old saying, I was so lost during the quarantine and I found your channel and you're so inspirational because I've gone through a lot of losses.
Yeah, it sounds like this is very different than what I was thinking.
You gotta check it out.
I'm not gonna check it out, but
dude, you gotta check it out.
Landon's too busy on
The last
TikTok
video
to
game
check it out.
He's like, show your tits and I'll check it out.
No. The last video game that I was into was called NFL Blitz on Nintendo 64, and since then I haven't been very good at anything else. But wow, first of all, I'm so sorry for assuming that you were a Twitch thought. And she's actually a real gamer. So to all my gaming friends, her Twitch name is Pam Bam Going Ham, and you can actually have a real conversation with her. Titties may or may not be out.
I might be wearing a push-up bra. I might not be.
I really had that wrong. Okay, so wow, thank you for clearing that up for me. Now, we can't. I'm glad you're so positive, and I'm glad, but I have questions that people ask. When we did Quarantine Confessions, I still have the questions that people asked for you. There's some hilarious questions. Man, we were so wrong about, I mean, everyone loved what we talked about. That's where the fuck zone thing came from. Did you ever hear her talk about that?
Yeah, didn't you and I talk about fuck zone?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I just talked about it in the last
I'm positive, but I'm also like, I mean...
Yeah, I know. Well, I just got a note that someone said, you need to be better on your transitions. So now we're going from you being nice and positive and connecting with people, and now I'm like, remember the fuck zone?
Straight to the fuck zone.
Straight to the fuck zone.
The fuck zone was, for those of you who haven't listened to episode 3, it's the zone that guys put girls in a lot now in these, polarizing times. Guys they'll only want to hook up with a girl. They won't want to like make you their girlfriend, introduce you to their mom and dad, even introduce girls to their friends. They just want to hook up, come over late night. So I was saying, in contrast to the girls putting guys in the friend zone, guys put girls in the fuck zone.
Okay.
Do you agree with that? Do you recognize what I'm talking about?
No, because I feel like when you friend zone a guy, like there's no fucking chance that you're getting out of that zone.
Yeah,
so
and I think it's the same thing. No one's going to take a girl out of the fuck zone. And
see, I say, so that's why girls have, like, friends with benefits, or I like to call them, like, spicy friends. Because if I'm throwing you in the friend zone, like, there is no fucking chance that you were ever going to put your lips on my lips. Like, it's just not happening.
Gotcha.
Now, if you are friends with benefit material, if I can make you, like, a spicy friend where it's like, we can hang out, we can be cool, but then we can definitely get down and dirty and things can get spicy.
Spicy friend is hilarious.
Yeah, it sounds, in my opinion, it sounds a lot better than a friends with benefit, because it's the truth. I mean, you have a friend, like, we can hang out and be like, all right, let's go get spicy in the bedroom.
I get that. I think it's the same thing. Not the same thing, but I think the rules are very similar. I'm not going to take a girl who I just want to fuck her every now and then. That's never going to transition into more than that.
I agree, but I'm just saying, like,
the
for
same
a
way
girl,
a friend zone's never going to transition into more.
Yeah. So, yeah, girls definitely categorize guys. However, I don't think that it's, like, I feel like guys just kind of fuck whatever they can fuck, and then they're like, oh, well, I'm going to friend zone this girl. And I feel like girls, we kind of think about it, like, am I going to catch feelings for this guy? Because we are programmed genetically that if we fuck a guy, there's this hormone that's released that we do feel an attachment. So for a girl, we have to think about it. We have to be like, okay, he's definitely a fuckboy. Can I fuck that fuckboy and not catch a feeling?
Oh.
For a guy, you guys could just be like, bang, bang, bang,
dude, you guys
friend.
First of all, that question is so important, and you girls do ask that question, and you guys act every girl acts like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna catch feelings. This is just, and guess what happens every single. You're right about that hormone. Every single girl that's ever been like, oh yeah, we're just gonna hook up, dude. Next thing you know, they're like, the sex changes. All of a sudden, you're doing circus tricks. Now you're looking me in the eyes like,
oh
like,
God, it's that look. It's that look. There's a look, girls. There's a look. There's a look. You can't show your cards, first of all. Never show your poker cards.
The second I see that look, oh, that's our producer's phone going off. Look at that,
2 weeks in a row.
Mine is on silent now.
Mine's on silent. But yeah, I mean, there is like a hormone. It sucks because it sucks. Girls think like, oh, we could easily. And granted, have I had friends that I've like, well, that's the thing. It's like I usually will go on a date with them and I just won't feel that vibe. But am I fucking like lonely and still want to fucking make out with someone and like have fun? Absolutely. So I feel like for a girl, like we still have to go on at least. I mean, and maybe this is just a me thing. There are some fucked up girls out there that have a lot more trauma than I do that can fuck a lot of guys and have no connection to that. But for the most part, it is a slippery slope for girls. And that is why girls start to catch a feeling. Mm-hmm. They start to open up. There's that intimacy there. They can't help it. And I can guarantee you, every single girl that you ask, 9 times out of 10, they have caught feelings for their friends with benefits.
Oh, 100%.
100%. I have no doubt in my mind.
I think you're totally spot on with that.
I've been a victim. I've been a victim of my own choices.
Yeah.
Of my own choices. Where I'm like, that guy's a fuck boy, perfect to fuck, would not want a relationship. Where next thing you know, like 3 months later, I'm like, wait, I'm so confused. Like, now he's saying he likes me. I didn't want to like him. Now, do I like him? Fuck, I think I like him.
Oh my
and it's
God.
just like, it gets slippery. It gets slippery so fast. You got to be careful with those. They're fun. You got to try them out while you're young.
I think it's a 50-50 responsibility for men and women.
I agree.
Girls definitely have to watch watch themselves catching feelings, but guys, one of my friend, he just started. Let's not say about that. Anyways, my friend, when we go out to bars, he's also half Samoan, half white, and he looks like a prettier version of me, right? And when we go out to bars, his dialogue with girls is not mine. Is I want to hang out tonight and I want to have sex with you, and we'll be cool after that. But that's it. And I'm very clear about that. He's like, oh my God, you're so gorgeous. And he fucked one of my friends a couple years ago, and she's like, dude, what's with your friend?
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning and he's like, man, our kids would be so gorgeous. And she's like, dude,
I know a lot of guys like that.
He didn't feel that way at all.
I know
he
a lot
was
of
just
guys
doing
like
that.
that.
But she was smart enough to know this is fucking bullshit.
So I think another problem though, and this is like speaking from, I have a lot of guy friends, and I know you've said this to me before. You have a lot of guy friends. You know what that means. I genuinely do. Like I grew up a huge tomboy. I have a lot of guy friends. A lot of guy friends that do that. They fucking do that.
Yeah.
And they do that because you guys, there's a fucking little gay boy in all of you. I'm sorry, there is. There is. You guys just want to be coddled. You guys want to be loved on. Even if you don't want to date the girl, you guys still slip up and cuddle the bitch.
Guilty.
But you guys want to be friends with benefits with her. But you guys will hold her in. You guys will put her head on your chest, even though you don't want to date her. You guys slip up too.
Okay, maybe other guys, but I have 2 little sisters. And I know how women catch those feelings. And I do all I can to make sure I don't do that. Excuse me.
You gotta toot it and boot it. Is that what you're getting at? You gotta toot it and boot it?
Yeah, I just am clear. I'm just very clear. And then even to the point where I don't let girls sleep over. I have great...
And that's key, though. That is key to success. You guys, that is key to success. Yeah. If you do want friends with benefits... This goes to the ladies too. Leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. Because if you stay... I
hope you guys are listening.
I know you're staying because you're like, oh, maybe he'll cuddle me. Yeah, he might actually. Not because he likes you.
Not me,
because he just wants a fucking fee. He just wants a love. Everyone at the end of the day wants to feel a little bit of love. Whether they like you or not, they're going to do it. So you need to leave. And that goes for the guys too. Don't be like, oh, she's crazy. I told her I didn't want to date her. Don't cuddle her.
Well, I have foolproof plans in place that I use all the time. I don't want to say this on here because I've used them, and girls are going to listen to this.
Giving up your secrets there, dog?
All right, whatever.
Give up the secrets. We got to help people out there.
My two favorite go-tos is texting my best friend saying, call me right now and tell me you need help. So he'll call, I'll go on speakerphone, he'll be like, bro, I need your help so bad right now. It's an emergency.
It's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
Oldie but a goodie.
He's a really good actor. at Awesome Black Guy on Instagram. My other one is.
Can I call you too?
Yeah, he's good. Pam, please. My other move is my little sister. She's 18. She lives in Utah.
Yeah.
And so she's on my Instagram all the time. And so girls that I've hooked up with will see her, and I will use her as an excuse. And I'm like, oh, my sister's visiting from Utah, and she's sleeping in my bed. So I'm sleeping on the couch tonight, but she's with her friends. She'll be home around midnight. And it works every time. It's so good. And I'm like, oh, my phone just went off. My sister's on her way. And she's like, oh my God, I got to get out of here. She's like, this was so fun. I got to go. God.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You gotta find what works for you. I personally, I don't work well with friends with benefits. That's why I'm like a makeout whore. I'm known literally for being a makeout. Like, I make out with everyone, basically. And I'll dip. I will cuddle you. I will make out with you. And I'll be like, as soon as you want to do more, I gotta go.
I'm out.
I gotta go.
God, I'm so glad.
Because I know myself. I know myself. Also, my pussy game is so good. I know you're gonna want to cuddle me. I know you're gonna want me to stay. So I have to dip. I had an OBGYN who I was seeing. I never hooked up with him, and I always was like, I really should have, just to see what he says.
About your
and
vagina?
You know what he told me? It is a known fact that Latina women have the nicest vaginas. Size, color. He's like, I don't know what it is. He's like, the moment I said I was dating a Latina, everyone in our building was like, oh, they have the nicest vaginas. And I was like, damn, I really should have just let him look.
Yeah.
I should have, but I didn't. I hope he doesn't hear this.
No, he might. He probably will. Especially if you repost to your Twitch. Tell your Twitch people, I was on one of these, and then the Twitch people look.
No, they get the good girl Pamela. If they hear
this,
they'd be like, oh, goddamn.
I want to address what you just said about Latina vaginas.
Yeah.
You are 100% correct.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for putting that out there.
And we're passionate. Just want that to also be known.
Passionate is a very, very nice way of saying...
Say it.
Scary. Very scary. I don't like using the word crazy for women because I feel like it's so unfair, but you guys are fucking scary.
We are scary.
The girl I'm seeing right now is only 1/16 Puerto Rican, and she just punched someone in the face on Saturday night. Another girl. So, I mean, there you go. Yeah, like, even if they have just a touch of that Latina in them, it's going to come out.
You just need a sprinkle of the Latina.
I mean, if anyone's... this is like a sales pitch for people on Latina Girls because, one, they have bomb-ass pussies, and they're really
It's so nice to have someone vouch for that because I've only known the OBGYN to say it, and I was like, damn.
No, I think a lot of guys will say that, which, that surprises me that there's not more... there's a lot of mixes in LA, but I feel like my specific mix of Polynesian and Hispanic... I'm surprised there's not more of those mixes. I've only met like 2 other ones. I think it's a...
I don't think I've met any, actually, other than you.
It's a shame. It's a shame. All my Samoan Tongan brothers out there, you should be looking for a Latina girl. All right. Speaking of ethnicity, speaking of dating, do you have a dating app? I believe... Are you on Raya?
I am on Raya.
On Raya. Okay. Now, does Raya have the race settings? Like ethnicity filter?
You know what? I don't know. I should check. I really don't know.
Now, if they do, or if... Well, obviously you wouldn't use it because you didn't even look for it. But is there any race or ethnicity that you have never dated?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Okay, wait. First of all, you know what? Now this is what... Go ahead.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I have, seriously, like my boyfriends who I've been in serious relationships with have all been white.
Duh. I knew that. I knew you were going to say that.
Single Pamela, though. Single Pamela. She's a lover. Mm-hmm. I just kind of like, yes.
Now, you're Mexican and white?
No. I'm Peruvian, Italian, French Italian, and Spanish.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. That sounds like just Spanish.
European and European
just based
and South
on
American.
them conquering most of the world.
Basically.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Gotcha.
So I'm definitely a lot more open-minded when I'm like dating.
But you always end up with whites.
I always end up with whites, and for so long, you guys, and I fucking hate when people say it now. Oh, I don't have a type. I don't have it. Everyone has a type. Everyone ends up usually with a similar type, whether it's personality types, whether it's physical types. For me, for so long, because single Pam really doesn't have a type. In a relationship, for whatever reason, I end up dating very similar guys.
Yeah.
Are they boring white guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we had the reason he asked that is because one of our previous episodes.
I saw the
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
But that chick on TikTok just fucking pissed me off. I'm like, dude.
By the way, I love TikTok. It's fucking hell, but I love it.
It is
addicting.
hell.
It's addicting.
It is addicting. I just
Addicting.
started it. My For You page is really odd. I got deep into black TikTok, and I got deep into Asian TikTok. So my whole thing is.
You just got deep.
Yeah, I got real deep. So, okay, you don't have race filters, but you end up with white guys for whatever reason, which is all good. I mean, my sister is very similar to you. All white guys. I believe she's only dated white guys. I don't wonder why that is. Have you ever been on a date with a Polynesian guy or a black guy? Wow. Gentlemen, first of all, everyone, PSA, when you're watching those music videos, no, I'm just kidding. She's not actually at those parties.
No,
She's in Manhattan Beach at dinner with some fucking
Anytime
dork.
I get invited to one of those parties, I'm like, I gotta bounce. It's that time. And it's
I
that
got
time.
you.
But and for no reason other than it just.
I actually kind of knew that already because every time I've seen you out on a date,
It's been with white guys.
it's been with like a
Very
smaller white guy. And whenever I always compare guys that they date, I can see if you're into this type, you're probably not going to be into me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of girls that are into Hawaiian, Samoan, Polynesian guys are usually also into light-skinned black guys.
Yeah.
So I keep a lookout for that too.
Yeah, I think light-skinned black men, I think they're I mean, like I said, when I'm single, I am attracted to just about anyone who can make me laugh. Nice lips, nice smile. What else? That's kind of it. I don't look for a lot.
Wow, you're
but I lose interest fast. That's my problem. But the
Yeah.
guys who usually keep my interest are funny white guys. I don't know what it is.
Us whiteys are funny, man. I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, that's his. I was joking about Asian girls dating dorky white guys, and I didn't realize he was dating an Asian girl.
Oh,
And
fucked
his dorky.
up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, fully admit it.
I don't. I'll back you up because I don't know why, but for some reason I've dated a lot of different types, and I've never once dated an Asian girl or a black girl. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And it's not like my settings are not on that, but I just haven't. And I've hooked up with them, but I've never dated one.
Yeah.
I think it's a.
Also, we're in the South Bay. It's not like we have an array of it's a diverse community, yes. But who do you usually see at the bars? Who do you usually see at the beach? It's usually the similar types of people.
I don't know if I agree with that because, so I live in Torrance, and I feel like in Torrance I can go towards the beach or I can go towards a little north.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm surrounded by Latinas and Asian girls.
I'm definitely in El Segundo where it's all white.
Yeah, it is a little.
Or I go down to Hermosa and it's all white.
Yeah, it is all white. I don't know though, man. I feel like it's much more. I think the South Bay is way more diverse than we actually give it credit for.
I think it's diverse. I do think it's diverse, but
a second ago, his girlfriend was in here,
Yeah.
and he was the minority. He's the white guy, and we're in Hermosa Beach right now. And I think if we look around when we find ourselves in bars and stuff, more often than not, more often than not, it's going to be. I think it's more diverse. Okay, I have a question I want to ask you. This question popped up when I had you on Quarantine Confessions, and it's like a theme. It keeps popping up. Okay, how long should a guy wait after a girl gets banged out by another guy for him to get in there as the person put on it? Because I want to know from a girl's perspective, how soon do you feel comfortable?
Well,
Because
are they friends or they're like totally different dudes?
Totally different dudes. So let's say you go.
Fuck it, or brothers. I don't
I think one of my brothers. I think we're Eskimo brothers. I think maybe two of my brothers were actual Eskimo brothers too. Let's cut that part out.
I would say, and I've not personally done this, but what I think I'd be okay with.
You don't need to say you haven't personally done this.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say it because I did.
Because now it feels like you definitely did it.
No, but I'm trying to think, like, with my girlfriends, kind of like what if they were to be like, oh, yeah, I did this in this span of time. Like,
have you ever hooked up with two different guys in the same 24 hours?
I have to think about that.
Oh, my goodness.
You have to think about it. It's a yes.
Yes. Come on. It's okay, though, because we all have. Honestly.
No, I really had to think about that.
Imagine, this game where you put a finger down game, like, everyone's going to put their. We've all done it, dude. You don't even want to know what I've done.
No, I really have to think, because who was it? Now I'm trying to think who was it. Yeah, I think I
Well,
have.
you don't need to say who it was. For
No, I'm not
sure, you
going
don't need to
to.
say who it was.
Definitely not going to. Yes.
Okay, so now, when you ask that question, and when you propose that question, a lot of things come up. One of them is, are they using condoms? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. What was that scenario?
Was it Vegas?
No. Fucked. I've actually never fucked in Vegas. Unless
What?
it was my boyfriend. Mm-mm. I'm not. I don't know. I haven't. I just haven't. It's funny because a lot of guys were like, "Yeah, do you have fun?" I'm like, I've never, ever,
I don't think I've ever been to Vegas
ever. Yeah, no, I just never have.
Except this most recent time.
I never have. But the situation is gonna sound so fucked. I really hope one of them doesn't hear this. But the situation in the 24 hours was with my boyfriend that I was on a break with, and obviously we were still together. But then I started having a spicy friend with someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just honestly it happened. It was the first time with the spicy friend where we just crossed the line. But I just like, you know when you like end something with someone, but like you guys are still for sure fucking around.
100%.
For sure fucking around.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, protection with both.
Mm-hmm.
Now also, this is just my situation. If another girl did that, and let's say they're two totally different guys, like there's no connection with either, fucking good for you then. Girls like to get their pussy wet too.
Yeah, I get it. I would want to know. I just want to know. Let me make the decision. Please let me know that recently you just fucked someone else. Let me know and let me decide. Because that'll change the actual sex we have too. I'm probably not going to go down on you.
Yeah. See,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Now you're making me feel. I didn't say anything.
Oh my god, dude! Tell us, please, ladies. If you just smashed another guy,
but it wasn't just. It wasn't just. It was.
I know it wasn't like 20 minutes later. I know it wasn't that, but I mean, still.
24 hours, maybe even more. But like, still, I feel like it's not our business. Like, I mean, unless there's no protection, then yeah, absolutely. If there's no protection, ladies and men, do not do anything if there's no protection. Be kind to the other person you are going to have sexual relations with, because you don't know. Like, you don't know. Even if it is someone that you think you don't know.
Yeah,
if you use
protection,
use protection, it's different because then you know it is cleaner, it is safe. God, I hope you fucking showered in those 24 hours.
Oh my gosh.
And then you're set.
That's savage.
I think you're set.
That is savage. I haven't been that good with that, and I think you're 100% right. It's unhealthy, and I wish I could apologize, but it's been a long time. That's brutal. Now, sometimes I feel like that hormone you said is released.
Yeah.
Now, with a condom, does that change?
Yeah.
Is condom sex less intimate? It has to be less.
It's definitely less intimate, but that hormone will still be released. I'm telling you.
Shit.
Yeah, so just be careful.
I gotta start using condoms.
Dude, yes, use condoms. STDs are out there. I hate when guys are like, "Why aren't you on the pill?" It's like, it's not gonna prevent any goddamn STD. It doesn't matter about the baby. I worry about STDs.
Yeah.
Once you get those things, you can't get rid of them. So ladies and
no,
men.
you can. I've gotten chlamydia. It's like 5 pills. It's gone.
Okay, but still, it's not something that you would ever want. I don't want to ever have to be like, "Oh yeah, I've had chlamydia."
I think it's why. I think it's hilarious. So I go to the same lady.
For you, but I'm saying like if you can prevent it.
I know. I go to the same exact doctor at the same exact clinic down the street. I've been going there forever, and I always go 2 weeks after 6-Man because 6-Man is such a gnarly weekend in the South Bay. And so
R.I.P.
Seriously, it would have been today.
Yeah, this week.
Yep. My last time I went there, it was after 6-Man, and she, when you go to get an STD check, they always have a long list of what they ask you, right? Like,
new partners,
do you smoke? Do you drink? Have you done this drug? Have you done that drug?
And you're like, yes.
Yeah, and how many partners have you had? And so, after I answered the questions, I answered them truthfully. And it's this little Asian lady. She's been the same doctor forever, and she's just like, she goes, I want you to get on PrEP. Do you know what PrEP is?
Isn't that a herpes thing?
No. Do you know what PrEP is?
AIDS.
Yes. So PrEP is what gay guys take to protect their T cells. Yeah.
Yeah.
You take it every single day, and it protects your T cells in case you are with someone who has HIV. Oh. And I asked her, I'm like, why do you want me on PrEP? And she goes, well, a lot of people when I ask these questions, a lot of people don't answer 100% truthfully. And she's like, I just feel like if you're doing all of this, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Do you think I'm having sex with men? And she's like, it's a possibility. Why not just in case? She's like, it's free.
You gotta love
take
doctors.
the pill every day. I'm like, Bitch, I'm not fucking dudes or getting fucked. I just had a lot of partners. It was 6-man, and now I'm sweating. She's fucking stressed out. It was so funny. I was like, come on, lady, please. I'm just because I was being promiscuous and I was doing a lot of drugs. I mean, it's 6-man, dude. What do you want me to tell you?
It's the only way to keep going.
For those of you guys who don't
exactly.
know, for those who don't know, 6-man is like the wildest volleyball week in our town,
so
the
fun.
South Bay. It
Yeah.
is out of control and happens to be on my birthday. So,
Aww.
Wait, when is your birthday? Today? Tomorrow?
2 days. The second?
Oh,
Sunday?
bro.
Sunday.
Yeah,
We got a party.
we can do something.
We got a party.
Pam, what you up to?
Can you get us on set to for a music video? So, what was the best? What was the most fun music video set that you've ever been on? Or are they not fun at all? Are they just business?
So, yes and no. Most of them are very boring to me. Very boring. I actually hate them. Every time I do, I'm like, fuck, I really don't want to do it again. Because it's a lot of waiting around, and it's a lot of literally you in like a bikini or like lingerie or like a little outfit, and you're literally like seducing the camera. Like seducing. Like they'll make you arch your back more and like do this more. And like, you guys, ladies, flirt with the camera. It's
When
like,
you're talking right now, he's going to be putting the one with you in was it YG or something?
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it the donut one?
Yeah, with the cake.
So
Okay,
when you
okay.
tell that part, he's going to put that. You're cool with that, right?
that's fine. I don't care.
happening.
I have no shame. I have no shame. You know what? It's part of what I do for work.
Yeah.
It's what I chose to do. So I understand it when I'm there. I'm not. It's not like I'm like, oh my god, you guys are trying to sexualize me. No, I fucking know what they're doing, and that's fine. I will do it. I will fucking do it. You guys, I will arch my back so far that I feel like I'm gonna slip a disc, but my ass looks good.
Oh, it's amazing.
So I'll do it. However, there's only been one set that I can say I genuinely had an amazing time. It was the most fun set I've ever been on, and it was an EDM band, an EDM duo called Breathe Carolina. And you know Breathe Carolina? I was in their Sweet Dreams music video, and I was driving the ice cream truck all throughout LA. Huge, like retro ice cream truck, and I was driving it super slow, but that's what I did. Like I was getting paid to wear like these like a super cute outfit. I was twerking. It was an amazing set. I can't say enough good things about it.
What are they called?
Breathe Carolina.
I
Where
saw
are they
them
from?
actually with FKJ.
Did you really?
At the Novo.
How awesome!
Where's Breathe Carolina from?
I don't know.
Are they like European DJs?
No, they're American. They're American.
White guys?
White guys, two
Oh,
white
yeah.
guys. They're amazing though.
So-
They treated us so respectfully on set. They were super professional, but also a lot of fun. Like I can't say enough good things about how that was handled.
What I'm hearing from you is you don't date black guys, and the one music video that you enjoyed being on set was not black guys. I'm just kidding. Race is a big issue we tackle here at the Cowboy.
Yeah,
from
apparently.
Hell podcast.
Another point for the dorky
Apparently.
white guys, man. We're
Apparently.
crushing it.
Oh my gosh,
but-
that's so funny.
No, because you have to think like, and that one I twerked in actually too. But it was more like fun. Like we were running around, we were doing all these things. Like the other ones, I'm literally like straddling, or I'm
Yeah.
like, like it just. I feel like it's just a different sexualization. Theirs was like a lot more upbeat and fun, and that's just EDM music though.
Mm-hmm.
Think about EDM music. No offense, but the way people dance to EDM music compared to what people dance to with hip hop, that's sexual, and that's like anyone can dance that.
You know the cutting shapes thing that girls do?
The shuffle.
Yeah, the shuffle. That's so fucking lame, but
Do you know what I mean? But
I
then you
do.
see a girl grinding on a dude or twerking, like that's gonna be hip hop. So
Yeah.
it's just the way the music
right.
genre is anyway.
Yeah.
It couldn't be any more
you
different.
can't you can't argue against that, man. Look
You
at
really
a fucking.
can't.
It was just that most I think it was Nicki Minaj was in this other girl's music video. Jesus Christ! Even
you know
the
what
artists
I mean?
themselves.
It's like, yeah.
That's why I liked Missy Elliott, because
Loved Missy Elliott.
she was kind of like,
I put my thing
look at
down,
all these
flipping her
hoes
reverse
dancing
it.
for me. But now even the
Yeah.
I shouldn't say hoes.
So that is why I would say that music video. I also happen to get booked on that with one of my best friends.
That'll
So
make it
her
more
and
fun.
I just and
That'll
her and
make it
I've
more
worked on
fun.
music videos together, and one of them, her and I were like hiding.
Why?
Because it was supposed to be like only 40 girls, which is also already a lot because it's supposed to be this huge pool party. There were so many girls that we were like, we could honestly hide
Oh yeah, you don't
and
even need to do
probably
anything.
not have to be in the music video. I ended up being in it a lot more than I thought I would be, because they ended up being like, Pamela, Aaliyah, have
Too
you guys
sexy.
done anything? And we're like, yeah, we have. And they're like, come here. And we're like, okay.
Wow, that's actually. I've never been on set. Well, I have been on set for a music video, but I've never been on set for that kind of music video. I want to do a party music video. Every single. You know Alex Bake? Our friend Alex is a producer. He produced the Baby, Justin Bieber and Ludacris video.
Baby.
So he has this PA for him sometimes.
I actually met Justin Bieber. He invited me to his table and I said no because I was so fucked up.
You said no?
I said fucking no. I'll have to tell that story another time. You guys, it was great. I couldn't even make eye contact.
How long ago was
I was
this?
so fucked up on shit and I like was like, he's gonna tell him fucked up. So I literally kept going like this.
Dude.
Yeah, like too cool.
Is this before he got married?
Yes. Yeah.
Could have been you, sis.
Could have been you.
No, everyone always says that. One, I had a boyfriend at the time anyway, and even that, my boyfriend was like, why didn't you just fucking say yes, go sit at his goddamn table? And he was like, just for the story. And he's like, I would have wanted you to. And I was like, because I was not in the right mental state, okay?
Have you ever had boyfriends? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have heard of this. There's like dudes that like watching their chicks with other guys.
I've never had that.
Have you ever been invited to participate with another? No. Okay. Mm-mm. I just had a friend recently who went over to a married couple's house and I'll say his name right now. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's just not for me.
What's the weirdest kink a boyfriend's ever had? That's the longest silence we've had this entire time.
I'll have to edit out that pause there. That was kind of awkward there, Pam.
Well, because I like it.
Oh, well, shit! You didn't have to say that. Now we're on the edge of our seats now. I'll share one of mine too. Go ahead.
I mean, there's just not kinks to me. I've done a lot of things and I've enjoyed all of it. I think. First of all, ladies, if you haven't had sex with a vibrator, you're fucking missing out on like 4 hours. Like you can literally orgasm 4 times, if not more, with a vibrator in the bed. And you can start with no vibrator. You can start with no vibrator. Come naturally, obviously. But then once you come naturally and your guy can still keep going, fucking get that vibrator out because then you can keep going. He can keep going. And it's just like a fucking going sex movement.
Hold on. I have found that a lot of girls, after they climax, they're like, I'm tired now.
Oh, like, that's fucking bullshit. I've orgasmed 4 times.
I've only encountered that. I think that's rare. Is what my point is. I think girls I think the average vagina
Latina
only lasts so long. That's funny.
I can come 2 times. Usually 2 is my reg. That's my regular. Mm-hmm. The first one's always the natural way, like without anything. Second one is with a vibrator. And the second one's always way more intense. So that's what I'm saying. If you haven't tried it with a vibrator, bring that out. Because after the first one, like you think that it's not going to be as good. I am telling you, the more you keep going, the more intense it gets.
You can't say that for everyone though. I'm telling you, there's so many girls out there that once they come, they're like, I'm done. Like, are you done?
But also,
like, are you done? Like, they're so done that they're like.
Women are so. It's so interesting to me because I've talked to girls that. I love giving morning head. That's like my favorite thing to do. I love a morning BJ. It's literally my favorite thing to do.
Did you brush your teeth before?
No, I just kind of get down there.
Wow, you're savage. You're fucking savage.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth and like clean up after anyway.
That's a good point.
But I feel like, but I know a lot of girls who like hate it's like a chore. Mm-hmm. It's like a chore. So I think also that it's just there's so many variables that go into it. Like for instance, if you were not my boyfriend, I'm probably not going to come like that. If I don't have an intimate relationship with you, I will not. I know I won't. I
think most girls are like that.
Yeah, so I feel like when there's that intimate relationship as well, you're way more open to like getting freaky, like having just everything flow, like literally flow out of you. Yeah. So for me, when I'm like in love with someone, like God, I will like literally, I want to have sex with you all the time. I want to please you any chance I can. And also, this needs to be said. Ladies, if you are not doing morning BJs, you are missing out. You start your day off feeling so accomplished because you just made your man come. So you already, literally, you wake up and you're like, I did something so good today for my man. Like, I am chilling for the rest of the day. If sex happens later, whatever. If it happens that morning, great. But you already accomplished something. Not only that, your dude now is like, fuck yeah, I just got a blowjob. Like, I'm going to start my day off.
It's pretty awesome on our side, too.
Yeah, and it's like, just like a win-win for both parties. And then also, like, you don't have to think about it for the rest of the day. If sex comes later again at some point, great. But you don't, it's like checked off it's like having coffee. You have coffee every morning?
Yeah, I think that's great advice. I
really do. I mean that. It's a beautiful part of a relationship.
I also think when you're getting ready to go out at night, I like having sex right there.
Oh.
Because then when we go out, we can get shit-faced, we could do drugs, we can have the time of our life and get home and pass out. Because, well, I don't like drunk sex that much. I've soft-cocked a lot of girls because I was doing too much Could we bleep out the names of the drugs? Even though I'm still admitting doing drugs, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, just prescription drugs and not prescription drugs.
I get so nervous.
You get so nervous,
dude. I get
it.
nervous even though we've said so much shit on here. It's like I'm not gonna get in trouble for saying I did this drug or that drug. I'm probably gonna get in trouble.
I think at this point, people are like, okay, I'm not fazed by what Landon has to say.
No,
that's probably
the people listening to this probably also have done those same drugs.
Yeah, probably. Don't you think that it's just the sober? It's not dark outside, and we're like. That's the sex that I want to have. We're dead sober, and we can feel everything. Because the reality is, when you drink a lot or do drugs, your body is desensitized.
So actually, yeah, and
all those pleasure centers start to die off. You can't even feel shit sometimes.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, there's a difference between drunk sex and sober sex, absolutely. But I tend to have more sober sex than I do drunk sex or any other sex ever. But
that's why if you. Oh, we're okay. Cool. We're gonna make this more seamless one day, I swear.
Sorry. But yeah, like I agree with you on that. But I think sex, when it happens at any point, is beautiful when it's with somebody you care about.
Okay, good. I didn't know.
No, I think
you gotta say that second part.
Yeah,
I thought you were just gonna say at any time it's beautiful. I'm like, no, there's a lot of not beautiful sex out there.
Yeah, it's gotta be with someone you really care about. And but I think that's just like a girl's perspective. And I can't speak for all women, obviously, but for me personally, I've always been raised that sex is a very intimate and very, very special thing that you share with your partner. The more you do it with more guys, and that's why my number is so low, because I'm cautious about that. I don't want whoever I end up with to ever be like, oh, she has fucked these 5 guys I know. I don't ever want that. And you know what? It sucks. It is a double standard. I'm probably going to have a lot of girls that are like, that's not fair. And you're right. It's not fair, but that is the way it is. And it sucks to say, but for a girl, a dick is getting inserted inside you, and it's just different. It's just so different, and you cannot argue the anatomy of how different that is. So,
did you listen to that episode when I talked about that?
No.
You swear?
Swear to God.
Oh, I literally said the exact same thing.
Shut up! Did you really?
I said you have these limited amount of eggs, and every time you let a guy threaten those eggs, it's a bigger deal than.
Oh my God! I did not know that. Oh my God! No, I did not know that. I did not know that. That's why No, I did not know that.
No.
It's amazing. Yeah. I mean. I'm very fortunate. I was personally raised that way. That my mom always said, think of yourself as like a Porsche, right? Think of yourself as like beautiful, nice car. Now, could you buy a used Porsche at a high price? Absolutely. But how many miles are on that Porsche? Like how many people have driven that car? And that was how I was raised. And I've always had that in my mind. Also, I've grown up with a lot of guys, and I've heard how guys talk about girls that sleep around. I never wanted to be that kind of girl. And I think more ladies need to have that mindset. Like, don't be easy. Don't fucking flaunt your shit around. Like, have more respect for yourself, because these guys who you do sleep with, they're going to respect you a whole lot more. A whole fucking lot more. Don't sit there and be like, oh, well, guys can do it. Yeah, they can. What's your point? They're going to treat you differently than you're going to treat a guy who you know has slept around. It's just, there's a double standard.
There's no way you didn't listen to episode 3 or 2. This is exactly what I talked about. Like, and I agree with you 100%.
Okay, so I wish I would have listened to it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us and the beautiful Pam on the Cowboy from Hell podcast. Clearly, we are like-minded individuals.
Dude, I want to listen to it now.
Yeah, I can't wait for you listening, because we agree on everything. So, thank you guys for joining us. Do you want to shout out anything, Pamela?
No, just catch me on Twitch. If there's any gamers out there and you really want to get more of an inside look on who I am as a person and my own personal life struggles, check me out on Pam Bam Going Ham. It's twitch.tv/Pam Bam Going Ham.
Thank you very much, guys. Cowboy from Hell podcast. All right.